you said on 610 the team kind of got complacent down the stretch, and maybe perhaps even said a little bit lazy in the last couple of games. Did you see any of that?
I don't know about lazy. I mean, I don't like that term, but yeah, I can see where he's coming from with that. We got to fight through that. We put ourselves in that position for the first time, and to use that as a building block going forward, knowing how to handle that part of the season in the situation that we were in, we'll be better now going forward. And we've moved on past it. We've learned from it. We've talked about it over the off season, and so we're ready to get right back in that position and do better.
Do you think the use of Aaron seemed to be a little erratic in the passing game last year? Is that something you guys want to get back to using him?
Well, he's one of our weapons. I mean, it's hard to script certain plays and put certain plays in for your running back to catch the ball, but you want to be able to get the ball downfield to your playmakers down the field. And if you have to check it down underneath or come down to your secondary options like a back, like a tight end, you know that he can make a play for you. And he's shown over his career that he can do that. And so he's definitely one of our weapons. And when we get one-on-one matchups and we can take advantage of it, we definitely want to take advantage of those things.
Been able to throw to guys with pads on for the first time, pretty much all pads today. What's the look of Hopkins with pads?
He's looking good. He's learning. He's getting a ton of reps, a ton of opportunities, and in both the run and the pass, and understanding the certain adjustments that our defense presents and how he runs routes, how he gets open, how certain guys play leverage on certain routes, and so he's learning and he's getting opportunities, and you can see that, and he's really progressed well.
Andre said on Thursday that he's never really gotten a whole lot of looks in the red zone. Is that something that bothers maybe you? Or?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you have a guy like that, you want to give him the ball as much as you can. When you get down there, there's less field to defend, and teams try to take him away because obviously he's such a great player. And so when you get a corner and a safety over there, matched up on him, and there's not as much field to defend, it's tough to get the ball into him. So you got to look at your tight ends, your backs, your other receivers, and have them make plays. And when they start making more plays, which they have in the past, then you get the one-on-one coverages and you can get him the ball. So it's predicated on what the defense is doing to what we're trying to get done. And so you got to take what they give you and make plays from there.
So it's always been kind of a coverage thing down there.
Oh, absolutely. It's not like we're trying to get Andre the ball the whole field, and then when we get inside the 20 or the 15, Trey, you're not going to get the ball down. It's not like that at all. I mean, he's our top weapon, and we try to get him the ball as much as we can.
Matt, Kareem has steadily improved since his rookie year. When you watch him and go against him in practice, talk about today compared to when the first training camp he was around and what you were able to not be able to do against him.
Absolutely. Kareem's made such huge strides over the years, and I think going into last year was the biggest jump he's made. And I think being comfortable in Wade's system and what they're asking him to do with the other DBs around him and how they work together in certain coverages, I think Kareem's such a smart player, and you can see him really come into his own last year to start the season and throughout. So it's just been great to watch that happen, when he's been matched up with J. Joe on the other side.
Matt, what's it been like to watch Dwayne develop this into really top of his profession?
Oh, absolutely. To go back to 2008 when he first came in the door and we plugged him right in, that's a tall order for a rookie to come in and play the left tackle position in this league, especially in our division with the pass rushers that we face. And that year, the pass rushers we faced going into the season, and going to Pittsburgh and Indianapolis. And so, it really made him progress quickly. And to see him where he is now, where he just locks people down and you never have to even think twice about that side of the ball, is just a great feeling for a quarterback.
Now, in your business, people move around. They're looking at Joe Mays after what happened last year when he gave you the illegal hit. What kind of thoughts you have about a guy like that bringing his water off a duck's back?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're way past that. I mean, that was gone as soon as we walked off the field that day. I mean, it's just a physical, hard-nosed game, and he's a physical player, and it's just part of football. And, I don't fault him for that. And, we're way past that. So, I mean, he's a good player and a good guy. So, I mean, it's definitely water under the bridge.
Matt, what are your expectations for Hopkins this year?
Our expectations are through the roof. For him coming in, he's going to get a ton of opportunities. We put him in there right from day one, and playing opposite Dre, he's going to get plenty of one-on-one coverage and chances to get the football, and we're going to get him the football, and we're going to give him a chance to make plays with it in his hands, and he's going to do that. Big physical, fast receiver, and I'm excited to watch him get through camp here, get towards the end, and get into the preseason games and see what he can do against other guys.